everybody. So our co-host Paul is not here yet.
Hi, Diana. I want to come up on panel and I want to hear the announcement because if you are leaving YouTube, I don't want you to go. I love you.
Oh, wait a minute. Who said that? Oh, Jordan. Jordan. Oh, hi, Jordan. And hello, Sleestack Rule. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Fatima. Hello, Sheba. And Froggy Went a Knitting dropped a super chat
all of you guys
before
at the end of the day.
Froggy Went a Knitting dropped a super chat even before this live stream started, and thank you so much. He's also a 15-month channel paid member, and thank you so much, Froggy Went a Knitting. We're going to start this off with a happy dance because already we had a super chat from Froggy Went a Knitting right at the beginning. On shout out to Froggy Went a Knitting. Her channel link is listed down below in the description box. She also is part of the blind community. Hey, Jordan, do you know Froggy Went a Knitting? Do you guys know Froggy Went a Knitting? Please join her channel. It's linked down below. You have to scroll down a little bit. Scroll down where all my paid members are listed. And join Froggy Went a Knitting. She's part of the blind community. In fact, she was interviewed a few months ago right here on our blind community live stream. And her shout out to Froggy Went a Knitting. Her channel is about knitting, and she has a lot of past videos on cosmetic beauty unboxings. Currently, she does a daily video of what this day in history is about. This day in history. She currently is doing that. This day in history, a daily video of that. And she has very popular live streams. People love her live streams, which I think she does 2 and 3 times a week. Okay, so now happy dance now for the super chat that we got right away.
Dreamer 46.
Hello, Mrs. V. Welcome. And hello, Echo. So nice to see you, Echo. And who would like to come up on the live? Who would like to come up on the panel? Please let me know, because that's a lot. Please let us know who would like to come up on the panel. We always want people coming. We've always wanted people coming up on the panel. And I'm waiting for Paul, my co-host. Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul. His channel's linked down below in the description box. He's my co-host. Before we make any announcements, and Winnie the Pooh is my. I know. I love Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh in that happy dance. We see Winnie the Pooh shaking his butt in the dance. So who would like to come up on the panel? Come on, you guys. Oh, and did I say hello, Cadbro? Oh, I'm sorry, Cadbro. Oh, I'm not sure if he still is, but he was Cadbro. Oh, I'm not sure if he's still a channel member. I thought he was a channel member. Wait, I'm okay, but he was the channel member for the longest time, and maybe he might not be now. But anyway, his channel's listed down below in the description box also, because he's been a paid channel member for a year or longer, almost around a year or longer.
Said Diana, and I want to come up if that's okay with everybody.
Shout out to Designs by Cadbro channel, which is linked down below in the description box. He is a wonderful art channel. Okay, so Jordan does want to come up. Is it Jordan who wants to come up? Okay, I'll put the link in the chat, Jordan. Wow, Paul's really late. And
Sleestacks rule said I need to go and will miss the announcement. Maybe tell me later.
okay, Sleestacks. Okay, Sleestacks. You can find out in the replay. Just watch the replay. Okay. Hold on. I'm putting the link in the chat. Just a minute.
Said how is everyone?
Yes, how's everyone?
Said https://streamyard.com/i6mffidma3.
Okay, so who would like to join us on the panel? Okay, Jordan is going to join us. Jordan comes to us from Dublin, Ireland, part of the blind community. So we just who has some suggestions on how on things that if we were to continue doing the blind community monthly live stream, if we were to continue doing, me and Paul to continue doing the once a month YouTube blind community live stream, what kind of things would you like to see? We've already covered in 2 years. We've been doing this for 2 years. We've covered so many topics. But one idea I had was, instead of just having it be for blind, open it up to maybe all disabilities. Maybe we would, if we continue, maybe open it up to all disabilities. Oh, Paul's here. Yay. Hi, Paul. Paul, where is it?
Jordan Mahoney, the blind world.
Oh, hi,
said,
Paul.
hey, Diana, for some reason the link is not working for me. It goes into the message box instead of going to have.
Oh, Paul's having a tech issue. Okay, Paul was just here in the backstage, and I just tried putting him on, and he did come on briefly.
Mrs. SNC09 said, love that idea.
Oh, I missed what Mrs. V said. What? She loved that idea of, yes, open instead of just for the blind community, because we covered practically so many of the major topics already in 2 years. So my idea, if we were to continue these monthly live streams, was to open it up to all disabilities. Hello.
Come
Hi, Paul.
on.
Hi, Paul.
I'm trying to get you on the thing.
You won't get me on the thing unless you have a link.
She put a link in there. You're in.
What do you need? What are you talking about? A link for what? Jordan? I gave him a link, and I let me put the link in again, Jordan. I don't know what the. Let's just try it again. I'll put the link in again.
Well, I got it. You should be in already. Can you hear me, Diana?
Yes, I can hear you, Lisa.
Yeah, you're on, Paul.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta put the cushion.
Okay, Jordan, I'm putting the link in again. So, Paul, I told everybody we weren't making any announcements until you got here. Some people think I'm leaving YouTube. They're confused about what's going on. They actually think that I'm leaving YouTube and stuff. So I told them, I said, just stick around until Paul gets here. We'll make the announcement.
Just put a cushion down, hon. They should be dry.
Travel Dreamer 46 said disability community shares many of the same challenges.
These cushions, just put them down.
Oh, Travel Dreamer likes that idea. She likes that. I mean, yeah, she likes the idea of Paul. I don't know. Can you hear Paul?
Yeah, I can hear right now.
No, because I was saying if we decide that this is, I mean, if we decide to keep doing these monthly live streams, I was asking people, do they have any ideas of what they would like to see? And I just said, I have my own idea of opening it up to all disabilities instead of just the blind community, since we've covered so many topics in the past 2 years.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Hi, Dance87, welcome. Oh yes, how are you, Dance 87? Anybody that would like to
Dance
join us up on the
87
panel,
said,
please
"Thank
let
you
me
at
know.
Artfully Blind with Diana."
Who would like to join us up on the panel?
Where's my drink at?
So
Dance 87 said, "I am great. How are you at Artfully Blind with Diana?"
So Fatima and Mrs. V already think that's a great idea. If we were to continue that, opening it up to all disabilities would be because Fatima even said, well, that the disabilities community shares a lot of share similar issues.
Yeah, but I know you and I've had a long talk, and it's gonna. We've done this now for 2 years. Pardon me with the couches and all that. We are getting ready to.
You look fine. It looks like you're just sitting on a couch.
Pardon?
It looks fine. Your setting looks fine.
Yeah, I know, but the cushions were all messed up upside down and everything because I had cleaners come in and clean the couches.
Yeah, Paul's moving soon.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try.
Right, he's gonna try.
Right now, my subdivision is red hot, and if now is the time to get the most out of the house. I've been here 16 years. It was new construction when I bought
I know
it.
I know we had talked about, continue it as a blind community live stream, but I'm saying it is kind of something different if we were to open it up to all disabilities. That's something different.
Yeah, I know, but we were talking about it because after 2 strong years, I don't know anybody in the blind community chat, the community, that invites people up on panel. There are a few big channels that sporadically do live streams once a month, not all the time, and just basically do a live stream like Diana's doing with nobody on panel.
So I just want to go ahead.
Well, after 2 years of being dedicated every month, we've only took 1 month off, and technically you're ahead on me because there was 1 other month I wasn't able to come, and that was last month. So we dedicated ourselves for 2 years, and I'm kind of disappointed because 1, we're running out of subjects, and 2, the participation is almost none. Diana and I have had guests on here. We've had very good content, solid content.
Travel Dreamer 46 said, "Kudos to your dedication."
Thank you, Travel Dreamer.
Oh, you're using the reader. That's cool.
Yeah, speech chat.
So I think
kudos
I
to
know
your
that you mentioned,
dedication.
Diana, that you're thinking about stopping it anyways, and then maybe I do it on my channel. I'm not ready to do that.
Okay, can I just stop you for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, because we have a comment question from Sheba B in the chat. She says, "Why just open it to the disabled community? Why not open to everyone?" Well, no, that if it was up to everyone, it is open to everyone. Everyone can come here. This is open to everybody. Anybody can come on the panel, but we have had this has been a monthly live stream that we have once a month, the first Sunday of every month, that discusses the topics of the blind community, because we both are legally blind. But Sheba, it is open to everybody. It's always been open to everybody. She's new coming to these live streams. It's always been open to everybody, but our topics are not going to be.
It's unfortunate that she's coming now. I wish she came earlier. I'm sorry.
Our topics are not general topics. Our topics are always geared towards blind community. But the thing that I'm wondering about is like opening it up to all disability. We could try that. I mean, I could try it. Maybe you don't want to, maybe not. Maybe I give it a try. We give it a try. I give it a try. Where do open it up to all disabilities and see how the live streams go then?
We've always had it open. Nothing's changed. We've
It's just the topics are not general topics.
No,
They're
I
always,
understand the topics, but
yeah,
the
I'm talking
people are
about
not
Sheba.
coming.
Kataiba,
Yeah, the
Sheba.
people are not coming. I'm trying to be real here.
And Sheba wanted to come up on the live stream right now, but she says she has a problem. She can't figure it out technically. And I asked her.
And that's fine. I mean, that's not anybody's fault.
Oh, Sheba is part of the blind community. I was asking her earlier. She says she is legally blind also. She's disappointed because she just found my channel and she wants to know where the devil are we going.
Well, I mean, you can watch all her replays. We don't
24 replays.
Down. We don't take them down. We leave them up for the community for educational purposes, for the legally blind, YouTube, the VIP community.
Yes.
And anybody who's disabled. We've always said that. Anybody who is disabled. And for the sighted community. This is for the sighted community too, because I've been preaching for 2 years that we as individuals, because I've been on both sides of the fence, just like Diana, that I know what it's like to be on both sides, and I'm trying to bridge the gap and educate. And we've had quite a few sighted people come on and support us, and I appreciate that. We've done it 2 solid years, and I'm not right now. Today is a perfect example. Just you and me are on panel right now. Where is everyone else? We need to keep this going.
Sheba B would like to come up. Sheba B would like to come up on panel, and she has tech. She says she can't figure it out. I said, if you have questions, let me know. Jordan wanted to come up on panel. He always has tech issues coming from Ireland. I sent out the link twice. I put the link twice in the chat for him.
Yeah, I understand. What about anybody else?
Yeah, I know. Anybody
else?
What
about people that don't have technical issues?
Chill out.
So I'm just trying to be real.
But I do think that our topics have been really geared towards the blind community and opening it up to all disabilities. I think that would be a change. I or you or both of us, it doesn't matter. I mean, or if you want to join me, but I might give that a shot. Maybe I might try it out and see how that goes.
Well, if that's what you want to do, Diana, that's fine, because you're telling me something opposite of what we just talked about.
Right. New ideas all the time.
Yeah. Okay. But my sense of opinion and is that it doesn't matter, because right now there's nobody coming up on panel. Unless we do something that's, unless we change the whole format and we're just doing a live stream and doing a cookout and acting all crazy, because that seems to be the
said I am unable to see the link to get to it. Lisa B,
I'm upset.
And on the wrong side.
I'm all smiles and giggles and try to be positive and everything. So I apologize for my tone and attitude today, but it's sad. It really is sad. Maybe I had too much expectations. When I became legally blind 5 years ago, I was upset,
blind with Diana,
and I had to find out what the heck. Why did this happen to me? And I thought this was one of the reasons why is to bridge the gap.
Okay, can I stop you for a minute?
Something positive in my life, and I gave it 2 good years, and I'm kind of disappointed. I thought for what my expectations were is that people would take over this chat. We would have 6 to 9 people on panel.
Travel Dreamer 46
and everyone can discuss
and
learn from each other.
I am
it can't be just me and Diana all the time just yapping our mouths off.
We combined our strengths by adding numbers.
I'm sorry, but this is a 2-year anniversary, and what we talked about, Diana, earlier, saying goodbye, we both agreed. So if you want to try this and think it works, that's fine. It's your channel.
Yeah, I'm changing it, changing the format, not continuing as we were, where it's all just the topics are all just for the blind community. I'm saying it's a possibility. It could work with a change of opening it up to all disabilities. Before, yes, we would say, oh yeah, everybody's welcome, but I mean, the topics were all pretty much strictly about the blind. So I'm saying open it up, but okay, Sheba says she cannot see the link because she is legally blind. We've had totally blind people come on our StreamYard panel before, Sheba. I don't know, maybe because you don't take advantage. I don't know if you're not using all your accessibility things of voiceover or sound or whatever they talk over. What are they called? Because I know we've had totally blind guests come up on the panel. So maybe you could look into that. You could look into that in the future for using talk over technology that would help you get on the panel, because it is possible for totally blind people to get on the panel. In fact, about we've had three or many more. I mean, totally blind people that can come up on our panel because they take advantage of certain technology, accessibility features.
Yeah. People that have used voiceover on their phones to manipulate their phone, and they will find the link for the chat. And then once they click on that, the voiceover will direct them. And then they're on panel.
Hi, Edward.
How many people do we have in chat right now? I can't even
There's
see.
10 people watching.
Oh, that's
13, 12 people watching.
12 people watching. Okay, the 12 people watching.
Edward Smart said,
hello,
hey, Lisa B.
So what do y'all think?
Oh yes, we want to know what you think. What do people think about us after 2 years that we don't do this anymore on a monthly? We've been doing it every month on the first Sunday of every month. It's for the topics basically are for the blind topics for the YouTube blind community, but it's always been open to everybody. Like anybody can come up on panel. We've always
or something in order to take advantage of that.
Hold on. We've always welcomed anybody, sighted people and blind people and people of all disabilities. I do admit that our topics have always been geared basically towards the blind community, and to me that it would be a new direction if we were actually to have topics of other disabilities besides blind. Let me see what somebody said. Yeah, but don't have to reset up with.
Said, I think opening to all disabilities is a good idea. Well, good for a trial anyway. Travel Dreamer 46 said many individuals that are recently disabled do not know where to turn. It is sad. We are still very word of mouth. It needs to change.
Paul
Henry
knows
Ford
that
had many
one.
difficulties before his great success.
Yeah.
Paul knows that about. Paul has talked all about that for 2 years about people how people don't know where to go when they first become blind.
Yeah, the doctors are limited. They just are. Yeah, there's nightmare stories of people that told, when they see a doctor and then you get diagnosed and you get kicked out the door and that's it. Pretty much.
People are commenting that
Lisa B.
Edward Smart says being inclusive of all disabilities is good. Most everybody is agreeing that opening up to all disabilities sounds like a good idea to try. At least even Lisa saying that, even on a trial basis. Whether Paul wants to join, that's fine. If Paul doesn't want to join, I would go ahead and do that just on a trial basis. But okay, so Fatima, would you like to join us on panel?
This is a perfect example. We didn't have a topic this time and it's still the same results.
Well, we're having more people in here. Actually,
yeah, that's good. No, I understand, but I'm trying to be real here. I mean, I'm serious, people. I mean, we got 12, 14 people, all 12 having technical issues.
Maybe they're shy.
I understand maybe some people may be shy.
Well, I
but-
understand people but the point of this, I don't know that necessarily the point of our live streams has always been, okay, let's have a panel discussion, like having people they are participating in the chat, answering our questions and stuff. So just I don't know that it's necessarily always been the point that okay, let's make this a panel discussion necessarily.
How did last month do, Diana?
I have to look that up.
Travel
Yeah,
Dreamer
I mean-
46
Right now, I'm
said
trying to
save
get a
when you are an
playlist
amputee.
link for Sheba
person in
for
Canada
people to look at our
wanting to
past
get
playlists.
Okay.
Said
Well,
it
the
seemed like a good idea. I went
you
from Cook
have-
bottle glasses to being legally blind, not being able to see much at all. I'm completely blind in one eye and can't see a whole lot out of the other. Lisa B. said, wow.
Who was that?
That was Sheba B. She goes, it does sound like a good idea. I went from Coke bottle glasses to being legally blind, not being able to see much at all. I'm completely blind in one eye and don't see a whole lot in my other eye.
That's me. That's what happened to me.
Travel Dreamer says when you are an amputee. A person in Canada was fighting to get a chair when released from the hospital and had to prove the disability. Crazy, double amputee.
Wow.
I never knew Ford was disabled. I'm going up, so somebody mentioned, I don't know if they mean.
Travel Dreamer 46 said Ford was not, but in creating the auto, he had difficulties. Edison was dyslexic.
Okay.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah. I
Oh,
heard.
good. You're able to hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure Einstein was dyslexic.
Hmm.
So, okay.
Said keep pushing the channel. Don't give whoa.
Well, no, this is not talking about ending my channel, Travel Dreamer. This is not talking about ending
Yeah,
my
this
channel.
is not this.
No, this is
Diana's not ending her channel. Let's make
No,
that perfectly clear.
I'm
Said
basically an
Cher's
art
dyslexic.
channel. This is about whether or not this is about ending this monthly live stream that has been geared towards the youth, that has been to help the YouTube blind community. We've been doing it for 2 years, and it's open to everybody, not just blind.
People change their channel all the time. You know, Diana did a Fun Friday at one time for 2 years.
Yeah.
She stopped Fun Friday. As a creator, she has that right. She's not changing her channel, eliminating her channel. She's just changing things, formats, and stuff like that. You know.
Oh, we have 11 thumbs up. Time out for a happy dance.
Oh, good.
Okay.
We need one.
Welcome back. Oh, good. Already. And then already we got, it's 14 thumbs up because in every 5 thumbs up, I do a happy dance, and we might have another happy dance in a few minutes. And okay, Travel Dreamer said, if it helps a few, it is worth it. It isn't. I'm glad she isn't eliminating the channel. I just found her. But Travel Dreamer thinks if it helps a few, it is worth it.
Said her streams are awesome and great to watch for someone like me as covers hard to watch something. Mrs. VSNC09 said, face with heart-shaped eyes, face with heart-shaped eyes, face with heart-shaped eyes, woman dancing, woman dancing, woman dancing, woman dancing, grinning face with starry eyes, woman dancing. She will be, said, oh, I thought you were talking about ending your channel. I don't know about anything about whatever else you guys are talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. No, Sheba, it's not about ending my channel. It's about ending this run of 2-year live streams that we do once a month, the first Sunday of every month, for geared towards the YouTube blind community. Sheba, I have a question. Do you think that you would be able to get your to learn some more assistive technology to help you be able to come up on panels in the future, like the talk over technology?
Plus, everyone knows that, knew exactly when it was. For 2 years, we told them exactly when it was. So there's time for prep, and you can, if you can't, you can find a friend or somebody to help you, get on live streams. I mean, what do people do? I mean, blind people go on YouTube and mess around on YouTube all day long. So there's ways to do it.
Oh, thank you so much, Echo Sarah. Saying that he enjoys the live streams on my channel for because it covers something different than horror, because his channel is about horror.
Oh, okay.
Horror movies.
Yeah.
You guys share this out, everybody. Share this out. Share this out now. If you got a community tab, please share this out right now. Echo Sarah, I know you're not shy. You want to come up on panel? You want to come up on panel? Echo Sarah, I know you're not shy.
Who's that, Diana?
He's a horror movie channel.
Oh.
I met him through, do you know the channel Have Cheetah Will View? That channel?
I think I've heard of him.
So I met him through that channel.
Oh, okay. So he would be a sighted individual?
Echo Sarah.
Yeah, he's sighted.
Oh, okay. So maybe he can come up on panel and give his opinion. Maybe he has 1,000 questions how to approach somebody,
And also he says, okay, go get your camera set up then. He says he has to get his camera set up. Okay, please get your camera set up. We would love to have you join us on panel, please.
Yeah, this is for everybody. We've always said this.
Maybe in the thumbnails and in the titles.
Well, it says blind community chat.
I know it says blind community, but say I usually have always said all are welcome, but maybe I don't know. I've always said all are welcome, but
yeah. And I think some people, I mean, just like we've had Jordan on, and he's not just legally blind. He has I forgot now.
Oh, Echo Sarah says he's mentally disabled.
Well, they don't really say it that way. But what has he got? I forgot.
Echo Sarah.
Yeah,
Is he
No, I'm talking about Echo
autistic.
Sarah.
He's autistic. So that's another disability. So
Yes, that's
he-
another disability.
we
Echo
didn't
Sarah,
shoot
what's your
him.
mental
We didn't
disability?
shoot him away. You know, he was there, and we learned that. Oh wow, he's got 2 disabilities. What a strong individual. You know, I've always said the strongest people in this world are people with disabilities, simply because of the fact that the people that went through these disabilities are just are made stronger that way, because they've faced challenges, everyday challenges through their disability, to just be an average person in an average day. And it takes a lot of strength to do that.
Yes.
And those challenges that you face, and the side of people that don't have any disabilities, not taking anything away from them. I mean, there's people that do great things in the world,
Echo Sarah.
but they
said
simply
depression
don't go through those challenges. So I don't think they have
Said
the
hello,
strength.
everyone.
It's like you get a disability and you persevere through it. It makes you a stronger person. It really does. If you can imagine that what you know now, and then your disability disappears, the strength and tenacity for everything that you had to do that day, and now your disability is dissipated, but you still have that power within you, you could rule the world. You really could. Nothing will stop you.
Lisa B.
Hi,
said,
John
Hi,
Shelton.
Raised hand.
So Echo Sarah says he has depression and a learning disability.
Okay. Yep, depression is a disability, right? It's more like a disease, I think, but still.
Yeah, they don't classify it as a disability, but
I'm not sure. That would be a good discussion. Is depression a disability?
well, no, technically they don't call it a disability. It might make you feel like that, but technically that they don't call depression a disability.
John H. Shelton, official YouTube camera, said, Hi, Lisa.
What?
Somebody said hi to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
John.
John Shelton, would you like to come up on panel? We'd love to have you. We'd love to have
What
you.
was let me ask you this, everyone in the chat.
Oh,
I mean, there might be some new people, but I hope there's some old people in here. So my question to the chat is, what is your favorite one that we did out of all the 2 years?
you know what? We have a lot of new people in here.
Yeah.
Travel Dreamer 46 said that sure does take strength and courage. Family members and caregivers also struggle in various ways.
So, I mean, of the people that have been, okay, here's a double question. So for the people that have been to these, our YouTube blind community live streams, where we do the first Sunday of every month, we've been doing for 2 years. And that includes Edward Smart. He's dropped in a few times.
Yeah.
Edward Smart, Lisa, she could answer. Who else? Not that many. Froggy Went a Knitting was here, but she's not here. Of those people, what was your favorite? What was your favorite things? One or more things that we did. And of the new people, what would you like to see? Mm-hmm. What would you like to see us cover in a topic that you would like to cover? You would like to see us cover in a live stream?
My favorite was John Bramblett.
Oh yeah, right.
yeah, and then twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came on.
Yeah.
He's charming.
He is very
upbeat. He's so upbeat.
Oh yeah. Unlike me today. I'm sorry, guys. It's just hard, you know. I'm not a fake person.
Yeah.
I'm a realist too. It broke my heart last month, Diana. You were doing a good job on the stream, and there were 2 people in the chat. It's really sad. It's really
Was it 2 people?
We're not talking about. It's not the first one. You're coming on 1 month away from 2 years, and you got 2 people in the chat.
Yeah, and that happened like the past 2 or 3 live streams that we did.
Yeah.
The monthly that we just do once a month, that We might have had two or three people in the chat, and
yeah, and I want it to be I want it to be very clear to everyone. This is not about money. This is definitely not about money. I'm not getting paid. I'm not doing nothing. Diana, she has her channel is moderated, so she may get a little something,
monetized.
but it's not a lot. She ain't getting rich off it.
No.
Okay, so it's not about money. Definitely for me. So the thing is, if you're talking to yourself to a wall, what's the point?
Well, wait, I want to have two things to say. That well, Sheba B says she already does. She already does have voice to text and the voiceover, and she doesn't know what else she might be able to do to be able to get onto the panel. And I was like, I would guess I would have to. I mean, I could try to Sheba. I could try on some kind of private live stream. We could do an unlisted live stream. I don't know if I could talk you through it, if that would be possible, or I might have to consult one of our other totally blind guests that we had in the past and see what they how they've done it. So Sheba B, I'm in touch with you on Instant Messenger. We can discuss this more on Instant Messenger.
Yeah, this sounds more of a technical issue, I think, for her. You know,
but actually, that could be a technical issue for a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, if you have any little bit of sight at all, you can use magnifiers
to create a greater sense of activism to affect change, either locally or nationally, finding ways to improve the quality of life for individuals with disabilities.
Here's what Travel Dreamer says. I would like to figure out a way to create a greater sense of activism to affect change, either locally or nationally, finding ways to improve the quality of life for individuals with disabilities.
Yeah.
Well,
there's organizations out there, local, there's support groups.
Yes,
I have a support group I go to.
The blind, usually every county, I don't know about every county in the whole United States, but counties that I've lived in, because I've lived in 2 different counties in the state I live in, always have a blind association.
Yeah,
blind association for the county.
Blind and or deaf. There's also, even if they don't, they have like a senior center, and a senior center may have a program where it's just once a month for a support group and they're legally blind, that kind of thing, or just, regular blindness, because it's a spectrum, right? We've been preaching that for 2 years, that for educational purpose, that legal blindness is a spectrum. So legal blindness doesn't mean totally blind. You can have some sight. It's not a whole lot, but basically it's 20/200 vision or worse, or your visual field is less than 10 degrees. 10
so Sheba B also has a learning disability. What's your learning disability, Sheba?
Anyways, for the new people that are here, Diana, I was telling her that I wanted to do something like this that we're doing today, but I don't know. I have problems with trying to use the laptop and all that, and I can basically function with my phone, but that's it. I don't have a fancy tablet or an iPad. I understand that maybe you can start streaming live that way, but it's a learning curve, and I haven't even come across that yet. So Diana was gratefully able to do this for me.
Yeah, for me to host the streams, because that's hard. That is harder than just joining a panel. Just joining the panel, even the totally blind are able to join the panel. We've had numerous guests that were totally blind that were able to join our panels.
Yeah.
So Like, so she would be out. Like I said, I'll have to talk to you on Instant Messenger about that.
Yeah. And I'm on a laptop right now, all fancy, because of Lisa. I couldn't set this up. Lisa did this for me. Otherwise, if she wasn't here, I would have used the link on my phone. And the phone, a lot of phones today can't handle streaming. You'll fry it, and these phones ain't cheap. So I don't even mess with the phone anymore, as far as live streaming or joining a panel.
The learning curve. I'm on my phone.
Yes, you can be Travel Dreamer. We just had a guest in January who's actually who was the top social worker at my blind association for the county I live in, and she is totally blind, and she joined our panel on her phone. So I would have to probably consult her if we couldn't walk through it and figure it out. If I couldn't talk you through it and figure it out, then I would have to probably consult her and see how she did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Also, we don't. I know people that their live streams are limited. Like they make it 45 minutes. When they have smaller audiences, they have their live streams be at 45 minutes to an hour, and that's it. We've always tried to go 2 hours, and that might be trying to go too long with a smaller audience.
Well, that's true, but when you have good content and a guest with good content, it takes a little more than an hour. Right now, obviously, we're probably not going to go 2 hours because we don't have anything. I thought we were going to discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I guess we're not.
You can go ahead.
Well, I'm just asking people what their favorites were. Lisa said of John Bramlett.
Yes.
And then
from the new people. Yeah, we don't have that many people that have been here before this. We have like new people. So
Lisa B said
my favorite, I think, was the one on 4th of July.
It was insane. Mike Wheeler said StreamYards is very accessible for the blind or visually impaired. It's just to click the link. Click. Mike Wheeler said or use it all the time.
So Mike Wheeler knows.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheba B, Mike Wheeler, look what he has written in here. Okay, I'll read it to you. StreamYard is very accessible for the blind or visually impaired. It's just to click the link, click allow, and then type your name and enter studio. And he uses it all the time.
Yeah, but can she see enter studio buttons and all that? If she can, great. If she can't, then she needs to learn voiceover to tell her where that button is, right? Is that how that works? So
the voice now. I know Mary Brucker, who was the social worker in January, who did come on her phone on the panel. She totally lives on voiceover. Like you can hear it going. It talks really fast. She has the voice sped up, and she
Mike
totally lives with voiceover.
Okay.
Oh, if
and you know what, Diana? Like I was discussing with you earlier,
and it works well with voiceover and talkback.
Yeah, Mike Wheeler says he's completely blind, and it works well with voiceover and talkback.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike Wheeler. Nice for you to join us. We've been doing this for 2 years, once a month, the first Sunday of every month.
Excuse me. I'm listening.
Geared towards the YouTube blind community, and this may or may not be this is going to be in the format that we've been following for 2 years. This will be our last live stream for this format.
Mike Wheeler said when StreamYards first came out and was introduced to everybody, I was on a panel with one of the creators, and it was one of the biggest concerns that I had, and they worked to make it accessible.
Wow, Mike Wheeler, that's awesome. So Mike Wheeler, can you please, could you give me your, could you give me your email address, or could you contact me by email if I was to, so I could help Sheba?
Said this is my first live stream with you on Sunday.
Yeah.
How did
Yes.
they hear about us?
I know Travel Dreamer just recently found my channel.
You know, Diana, I was
Mike
saying,
Wheeler said,
we were discussing earlier, you know, about YouTube, and you know, a lot of the YouTube creators are leaving. A lot of them are going to TikTok and stuff.
Yes, we have. Apparently, there's a big blind community on TikTok. Everybody, right?
So there were other people that did live streams, but it was
said I
sporadic.
learned about you in a grayscale painting chat.
I don't understand why they stopped, but and now I kind of understand. It's the participation on the panel, you know.
But that's if you're expecting them to be on the panel. Like, you can have a live stream where people aren't coming up on the panel.
I know we did that several times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here, Mike Wheeler. Here's my email address. If you could email me.
Art said at Mike Wheeler, please email me Arfley_yours_with_Diana@yahoo.com.
How long has
Sheba B said, Diana, you and I have to talk on I am for me to explain, because the message I'm sending you is too long down better than I could.
Okay, Sheba B.
how long has Sheba been? Maybe she can say in the chat. If she can't come up on panel, maybe she can put something in the chat about her disability. Maybe she'd like to share it. It sounds similar to me.
I don't know what she's trying to explain, but she goes, Diana, you and I have to talk, because for me, it's hard for me to explain because of the message I'm sending you is too long down better than I could. So there's typos in there. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, did you tell us already, Sheba, what your disability is? I know you said you're blind. Yes, she's blind. And I think she said learning disability and blind.
Okay. Like, how much vision do you have in the other eye, if any?
Yeah, Sheba B. So how much, you're totally blind in one eye, and how much vision do you have in your other eye?
Sheba, I'm the same way. I'm totally blind in the left eye. In the right eye, I have 20/200 vision, and my visual field is less than 10 degrees. So I fit both categories for legal blindness. Therefore, I'm on Social Security disability. That happened to me 5 years ago. I was working up to the age of 52. I had routine glaucoma surgery that went bad, and now I have permanent damage to my optic nerve. It's a miracle I can see anything.
Well, I have to tell you that in comparison to my other live streams, my art live streams, they don't do much better. I mean, oh yes, our past few live streams here on the blind live stream, maybe they weren't so good, but like today is about as good as my art
Said
live
my
streams
wheeler
do.
on Facebook, so I can try and find because B is not my real name.
Is it because we have a lot of people lurking, wondering if you're leaving or not?
No, right now there's 9 people watching, but that's just average for most of my art live streams.
Yeah, okay. My favorite was the 4th of July.
So we celebrated 2 4th of July ones. What, the last one? Last year?
Yeah, but the very first one last year we did. Was that the one that we took off?
No, last year we did do, I think we did it right on 4th of July last year.
Yeah, but I mean the year before that.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah.
That one, the 4th of July one, was your favorite episode?
Yeah, the last one we did. Yeah, where we all kind of dressed up, or I did.
I was wearing, yes, I had patriotic earrings and stuff.
I had the cowboy hat and the mask, and it was funny.
I guess my favorite one is probably the one with John Bramblett also.
Yeah. We had Bama Blind on there. She was a wonderful guest.
Oh yeah, she was good.
If you anybody interested, go see Bama Blind, BAMA space blind.
I'll type it in the chat. Bama Blind, because she's from Alabama.
She's
Bama
from Alabama, and she's had it all. She's had total blindness all her life. Practically total blindness. She gets some light perception, but it doesn't come clear. It's fuzzy.
Artfully blind with Diana, said BMA blind.
Well,
Yeah, and what's her name? Cindy.
Seeing blind.
Seeing blind. She's good too.
She's good.
She's very entertaining.
She's very entertaining, and she's trying to do a live stream twice a week, every week. So you can check her channel out too. You know, she's just starting a live stream interaction. Not quite doing the panel though.
By any chance, so I can try and find you and put you in my messenger. Maybe
I don't know if
you and Diana can do a three-way
panel.
face-to-face.
oh god, I don't think. Okay, Shiva B, I put out my email address for Mike Wheeler to email me, but I don't think he's here anymore because I just tried to. Mike Wheeler, are you still here? Because I'm trying to type your name in the chat and it's not coming up.
Okay, I'm back.
So I don't know, so Shiva, I'm just waiting to see if he ever emails me.
No, I'm not having coffee, although I do love it. I'm having chocolate milk, y'all.
Then in January we had it was nice when Mary played and sang the guitar. I thought that was nice.
Oh, yeah.
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 That was
Remember
really
that?
nice. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. I invite you to
Travel Dreamer 46 said chocolate
go to
milk
Diana's playlist and watch all of them. You got 2 years.
Oh, let
of
me
it.
get the playlist. I was going to get the playlist. Let me get my playlist for everybody. The playlist of all our 24 past episodes for the past 2 years.
2023.
23.
No, 22, because we missed one. Remember, we have a total. This is number 23.
Uh-huh.
So there should be another
I
22
am
plus.
blind. I have a learning disability and I have spina bifida.
Oh, Sheba has spina fibia and spinal fibia and learning
bifida.
disability and blind.
Spina bifida.
Yeah.
I wonder if the spinal bifida had anything to do with the blindness.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't. It's a shame, Sheba, you can't come on panel. We'd love to hear about it.
Yes, yeah. Maybe in the future if we're gonna do this, if I'm gonna do it. Oh, come on.
Just something
said
off
I see
topic.
light and shadows for the most part. Otherwise, for me to see it, it's got to be right up not even 2 inches from my face.
Okay.
I missed that. What was that?
Oh, can Lisa read it? Because right now I'm trying to get the playlist.
Yeah, I see light and shadows for the most part. Otherwise, for me to see, it's got to be right up, not even 2 inches from my face.
Yeah. Does a magnifier help where you don't have to be quite? I'm close. I'm that close too. More like 5 inches. The letter's probably still hard to see. But something off topic. We had a tornado yesterday.
So we had tornado. We had a bunch of twisters last July and August that ripped out, that created $15,000 worth of damage in our backyard.
She said they said eventually I will go completely blind. I'd love to know how I'm going to survive in the world.
Yeah.
Oh.
How old are you, Sheba B?
There's ways to survive in the world. There's tons of people out there in the YouTube. The technology, a lot of it is voiceover. You got to learn that voiceover or talk back for Samsung, I think it is. And it's
Mike
voiceover.
Wheeler said, okay.
Oh, Mike Wheeler's back. Mike Wheeler, are you on Facebook?
He just said they did use voiceover. Already uses the voice to text and the voiceover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They use it already.
Oh, so she's familiar with voiceover, so she should be able to manipulate that and get on panel. Yeah, it was a radar indicated.
Mike Wheeler, what's your name on Facebook, please? '23. That's right. This is our 23rd episode.
Yep.
Mike Wheeler said my Facebook is also located in the email.
Oh, you emailed me. Okay. Okay, I just copied the link for this whole playlist, for the whole playlist of our 23 episodes. Okay, I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to also put it in the description box of the playlist of the whole playlist of our last 23 episodes, including today.
Yes. I invite everyone to watch them.
Travel Dreamer 46, Sheba B, said Diana, I'll be honest, when you're painting, I can't see what you're painting at all. You have to describe it to me for me to know what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Travel Dreamer.
That's the same for Jordan. I have to do that for Jordan too.
The tornado came through our town.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Okay,
radar. It
tornado.
was radar indicated. It did not touch down. We have family up in Wisconsin that mentioned, "Are we okay?" Because their news was reporting a tornado actually touched down, but I haven't heard any news at all of any damage or anything. It was radar indicated, and it was about 3 miles northwest of us, going northeast. So we were okay. We just had a tiny bit of hail, no damage. The winds weren't that bad, surprisingly. They were saying 80-mile-an-hour winds were coming,
Lucky.
with the front coming
We had
through.
several twisters come through last summer, and like I said, one came through our backyard and ripped out trees and created $15,000 worth of damage.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that.
That's the first time. I mean, Michael's lived in this house for 20-something years, and that's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah. I've been here 16 years, and there have been 3 twisters pretty much in the same direction, the same path, very similar path, only like a mile or 2 different, either way, left or right, from the previous
said,
path.
I see lights, shadows, and blurriness. Anybody walking towards me is a shadow until they get right up to my face, said Sheba, coming from somebody that used to be 20/20 vision and within a matter of 4 months went totally blind. You'll be able to just have to have the strength and courage to prevail.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, Sheba, I can relate to that because I had completely normal vision my whole life until my early 40s, but I'm not totally blind, and so I'm thankful for that. But I had to stop driving.
Said, hello, Diana.
Hello, just a moment. I'm doing something. I got to copy and paste now this into the chat. This is everybody. This is the playlist of our last 23 episodes, including today, of all our episodes of this YouTube Blind Community live stream.
Tuber Chat's here.
Oh, Tuber Chat.
And Have Cheeto Will View.
Oh, hi, Have Cheeto Will View. Welcome. Have Cheeto. Echo Sarah was here, and John Shelton were here. Those are Have Cheeto. That's Pat. Those are Patrick's
hi,
friends.
everyone. Tuber Chat said, thumbs up plus shared on Reddit. Have Cheetah Will View said, hello, Paul. Tuber Chat connect and grow said that Have Cheetah Will View. Hello again. Makeup Momensun said, hi, a Tuber Chat connect and grow. She will be said, CJ, I can't even see to send emails. That's why I use my messenger so much. Makeup Momensun said, hi, at Have Cheetah.
Oh, Makeup and Mom. Oh, hello, Makeup and Mom and Son.
Hello.
So nice to see you guys, Makeup Mom and Son and Tuber Chat. Does anybody want to come on a panel? Yes, anybody want to come up on
We
panel?
would love any thoughts or input.
Yes, we've been doing this for 2 years, and now we're coming to a crossroads about whether.
Hope everyone is having a great day.
About whether we're definitely not going to do the same format, but our next question is whether we continue this and then open it up to all disabilities, and
you missed a premiere today.
Or whether 2 years was enough and we're just not going to do it anymore.
Born requiring surgery and glasses. Now, things are better due to technology. Tech was extremely limited. No computers, etc. I'm chronologically old. Lol.
Chronologically old, yeah.
Artfully Blind with Diana said the entire playlist of all our YT blind community. Makeup Momensun said lol.
I also put the link to the playlist in the description
as well. The VP shunt was the reason for my eyesight.
A VP shunt? And the VP shunt was the reason for her eyesight.
What was the shunt for? Eye pressure?
a VP shunt
Oh,
as well. The VP shunt was the reason for my eyesight.
Oh, that was Mike Wheeler that said coming from somebody that used to have 20/20 vision and within a matter of 4 months was totally blind. That's Mike Wheeler.
Mike Wheeler knows somebody, or they?
No,
No,
that
that's
was
him.
Oh, wow, wow. That's wild. Because I mean, that basically happened to me. I mean, I didn't have 20/20. It was like 20 over 30, which is pretty good with glasses. But you know, in the right eye only. The left eye was always totally blinded. I could function, work. I raised 2 kids, got married, divorced, yada yada yada. I did all that.
Said no, magnifying
with
glass
just
does
one
not
eye.
help. We've tried that just. Jordan Mahoney, the blind world, said, "Hey guys, can you send a link so I can join the panel?"
Yeah, I'm sending the link for the
said if you
3rd
would like
time,
to email me
Jordan.
the link, I'd be happy to come on and help out with anything or answer questions.
Okay, Jordan. I already put the link in twice, but here again. Here we go.
Sheeta said, no, a magnifying glass does not help. We've tried that. It just makes it even more blurry.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
not an option.
No, have Patrick, who's have Cheetah will view. Patrick, we're talking about the 2 years of monthly live streams that we've done with topics geared towards the YouTube blind community. So that's what we're ending today. In the future, and now we might change format. I or both of us, but on my channel, I mean, yes, I'll continue on my channel. We might change format, so the once a month live stream may be about open to all disabilities. That's what we're talking about, Patrick. These once a month Sunday live streams that we've been doing for 2 years.
I was told my mother was told rather that I wouldn't live to see my 10th birthday.
Wow.
Okay, Jordan, I just put the link in.
Mike Wheeler said he'd come up too.
Artfully Blind with Diana said, https://streamyard.com/i6mffidma3.
Mike Wheeler said he might
to
come
our
too.
chat. Connect and grow. Thank you for the reminder.
No,
Lol.
Mike Wheeler, can you get are you able to I put the chat, Mike Wheeler, I put the link in the chat. Can you get it there, or is that a problem for you to get it from the chat, or do I have to email it to you? Because there's the StreamYard link right in the chat, Mike.
I think Lisa said he's trying to come on.
No, I said he would come on.
Oh, he said he would come on.
We got to see if he can access the chat link.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't 20/20 vision, but I was functional, and then I went. My eye pressure started acting up, so I had to have this routine surgery where they did a needling, and I had a little bleb put in my eye to release the eye pressure. Now I have an Ahmed valve to keep my pressure working.
Would be a cool idea. Opening it to everyone with disabilities would be encouraging. Mike Wheeler said, okay.
So I ended up having routine surgery because the pressure wasn't releasing and my eye collapsed.
Give me 5 minutes and I'll be backstage.
So
okay, Mike Wheeler says in 5 minutes.
Wheeler, I ended up within 4 months he went blind, right? So I kind of went legally blind overnight. The first 8 weeks I could see nothing. And then some vision started coming back. I had retina specialists working on it, trying to get rid of the blood carefully without destroying anything. And I have very little vision, 20/200. I can make out faces close up, not at a distance. It's 20/200, and my visual field is major tunnel vision. So I only have central vision. Some people have peripheral only. I have central vision only. And it's less than 10 degrees. And I usually sees around 180 roughly. I see less than 10 to put it in perspective. So I have to use a cane and stuff like that. But I can still see sunrises and sunsets as well. So very similar to Mr. Wheeler. was a shock to me. It really was.
It was a shock to me, even though my blindness happened very gradually. My vision disability happened very gradually over the course of years.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a shock to me when I had been seeing my doctor. They told me what disease I had. But then a few months later, I'm on the phone with my doctor talking on the phone when he says, with your level of legal blindness, I forget what he said. And I'm like, what? I'm legally blind?
Yeah. Yeah. Reality hit in.
Yeah, I'm
But
having
how
problems
weird.
finding
Why don't
if
they
someone
sit
could
you down
email
and
it
say,
to me, that
okay,
would be
you're
great.
legally
Otherwise,
blind
no
now.
farewell.
You
Make
have
up,
to
my man
stop
soon. Said,
driving.
"Well, let have Cheetah. Will view."
That didn't happen. It didn't
Wow.
happen like that. I learned everything roundabout way. Well, that's
Yeah.
stupid. That's weird.
Yeah.
Apparently, see, the social workers are supposed to be working in close conjunction with doctors. See, doctors are just give you diagnosis. Social workers are help you work with other things, and
Yeah.
and you know that doesn't happen. That doesn't always happen.
Said the cheetah is meowing at me. Jordan Mahoney, the blind world, said, yeah, I actually have problems with my tunnel vision and my profile.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, did you get the link? I put the link in the chat.
Makeup my man soon said, say hi to Cheetah for me at Have Cheetah. Will view.
Yeah. Oh, Have Cheetah will view. He actually has a cat that's part cheetah. Like it looks like a regular cat, but it's part cheetah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've had many conversations about different independence fatigue we talked about. Then we talked about depression. We talked about COVID. How has COVID affected the blind community?
Then we had we did 1 or 2 episodes on the top 10, I think top 10 or 15 questions that people Google about blindness.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then Bama Blind brought up something. And what was it for? It was
hers was about COVID.
Hers was about help, asking for help.
Oh, asking for help. Yeah.
That was a good topic.
And about not being a hero.
And not being a hero. Are you a hero? Because a lot of people, there's perception out there that the sighted community, when somebody who's blind does something, that they look at them as a hero. And a lot, I'm not speaking for everybody in the blind community, but it seems like the majority of the people that are in the blind community don't want to be looked at as a hero. They're just being a normal person every day. They don't need to be, their perception of it is like, oh, you made a sandwich, good for you, yay! We started talking about that subject, and Bama brought up a good point. Was we shouldn't come across with that attitude. As long as the person's sincere, we should grant that to them, because how dare us take that gift away that they're trying to give us by encouraging us. So we should accept that without any, some type of judgment. We should honor them to feel good that they're trying to support. It was a very good topic. There were all kinds of ways to look at it.
Yeah, all kinds of ways to look at it. Because if somebody thinks we can't take that away from them. If they feel like, if they feel in their eyes, so what you're doing is so admirable to them.
Jordan Mahoney, the blind world, said, why are you guys saying farewell? I want answers. I know it's the 2nd year anniversary.
He wants answers.
What did he say?
I want answers.
I want answers. Jordan, we've been talking about it for the past hour. Basically the participation is not there, Jordan. And 2 years is a long time. Dedicated every month except for one. I can honestly say that Diana and I have successfully done that. Nobody's ever done that. They have missed months and months, or they're sporadic, and they don't have people on panel. So we at least did that, and I'm proud of that. And I thank you, Diana, for that.
You're welcome.
And I love you for that too. So I understand that nothing lasts forever. So this is why we're saying goodbye, Jordan. It's not goodbye to Diana's channel, and it's not
goodbye to my
Diana's
channel,
not
right.
going far away out into the universe somewhere. No,
But the YouTube blind community live streams that have been happening once a month, the first Sunday of every month for the past 2 years, we are ending that.
Yeah.
But now it's opened up to discussion about the possibility that I might continue it with opening it up to all disabilities.
Yeah, Diana she might do it. That's totally up to her. It's her channel. She wants to try things. That's fine.
And I would just try that out on a trial basis.
But as for me, I'm saying goodbye.
Okay, we have somebody here backstage. It's Mike Wheeler. Hi, Mike.
Hello. How are you guys doing today?
Awesome.
Good.
Welcome to the panel.
Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Mike. I have brown hair. Right now I'm wearing a tank top, sitting in front of a wall with a bunch of knick-knack Disney and Coca-Cola type stuff behind me. I'm 36. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I went blind about 10 years ago within a matter of 4 months.
Wow. How did that happen?
I got an eye infection from cutting down tree branches, and was cutting down tree branches in my backyard, and I had a piece of sawdust in my eye, and It was in there for 3 to 4 days, and basically I got an infection in one eye, and it spread to the other eye, and the infection inflamed and detached both of my retinas.
Wow. I've never heard of that. Just from sawdust. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Wow, you have a story to tell, man.
Yeah.
Yep, especially the life I used to live. So
yeah, I mean,
it's totally changed.
Yeah. Well, please share whatever you feel comfortable with.
How many years ago did that happen?
About 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, 10 years ago. God. Did you go through? So you had to go through a lot of anger?
I dealt with the way I dealt with it was like, in my point of view, the way I see it, pun unintended, is that I was grateful to see, experience, and do the things that I've done in the past. That people that are born with a visual impairment will never be able to experience fully. Like I used to work at Disney in entertainment, used to still walking, characters, parades. I used to be a dancer, everything like that, and I just, in my view, is I've done so much that people that aren't able to do and experience the things that I personally have.
Yeah.
And that was 10 years ago. How old are you now?
36.
36. So at 26, this happened to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Young age to adjust to.
Yeah. But I don't let anything hold me back. I do everything the best I can.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we had a house fire, and when we got the new house put in and stuff like that, we had to put the fence back up. Well, I basically put up the whole entire fence besides space. Hold on 1 second. turn off that. Got to turn the speech voiceover off. But I basically could do everything myself besides measuring out where the poles went, and I did everything myself. I replaced starters and stuff like that in cars. I just don't let anything hold me back, and I don't see being blind as disabled. I'm just differently abled. I'm able to basically to do everything, but just do it in a different way.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And because of the damage to the retinas, you have no light perception at all, correct?
No, I have. Well, what I call it is my crackle. It's like you feel on antique furniture where like the where it's like has a little crack on it, but that's how the feel of it is. I have a little bit of that in my left eye, and if the light is bright enough and I look into it, I can see a little round dot.
Travel Dreamer 46
But
said,
other than that,
I use the same term. Team Ranger 92,308 said, Diana, are you leaving?
But I just see a little ball of light but I don't see actual like light or shadows or anything like that.
Okay.
Team Ranger, it's the last live stream for this series of 2 years of live streams for the YouTube blind that was geared towards the YouTube blind community. Our Sunday, once a month, first Sunday of every month, live streams for the blind community. That's what it is. That's what this. It's the end of that this 2 year series of once a month live streams.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But nice seeing you. Nice to see you, Team Ranger. I'm sorry. Team Ranger is also a loyal channel paid member. Shout out to Team Ranger. His channel is linked down below in the description box. And shout out to his channel. His channel is is about safety. He does a lot of safety. He used to be a ranger in California. He used to be a forest ranger, and he knows a lot about safety. And he often does videos a lot about safety issues and how to keep people safe. Like one of them I remember is the carbon monoxide thing.
And didn't want you to go.
So,
Travel Dreamer 46 said, what has been Mike's funniest moment once blindness became part of your journey?
Oh, my funniest moments. I've had quite a few, but I would definitely have to say I went out somewhere and they were checking IDs, and at that time I didn't have my cane with me, and the officer that was checking the IDs and stuff like that to get in was waving. My friend said was waving his hands in front of me. He's like, and my friend was like, he's blind. And he's like, he can't be blind. He's looking right at me. I'm like, I was always taught when...
I said, I thank you. You're very kind. Smiling face with hearts at Team Ranger 92,308.
But I told him, I was like, I was always taught when if somebody's talking to you, look at them. And that's how it is. You should always look at somebody. So it's like, I'm not going to change the way I do things.
Right. Yep.
I'm always going to respect the people that are talking to me. I'm going to look right at them. I might be looking off to the side or this and that, but I try to judge the area where they're at the best I could.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hang my head in shame just because I'm blind and look totally out of it. I'm gonna look at somebody right as best I can, straight at them.
Well, Michael, this is one of the things that's awesome to hear, because it proves my point that we need to bridge the gap between the sighted and the non-sighted, right? Yeah. It seems like the sighted has that if you can't see, you should be like rolling your head around and looking at the sky.
Yeah.
Which some blind people that is, but not all. It's so weird.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Some wear sunglasses, some don't.
It's time for a happy dance. We got 20 thumbs up.
All right. Okay.
If you try doing that, you break away. Oh yeah. Well, I do have dance background, so I guess that has something to do with it. So that was your funniest experience, Mike, when somebody said they can't be blind because they're looking right at me?
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, I'm looking right at you because it's out of respect. And it was still a cop at that. It was just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And that's what
My favorite is, I mean, not with me because my eyes, you obviously could tell, but some of the favorite things I hear that people say is, you don't look blind. You know?
Yeah.
As if like you're lying or something, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's one thing I'm bringing to my YouTube channel is to help bridge that gap of I may be blind, but I can still do things that everybody else can do.
Yeah.
For the most part. And like I'm trying to bridge that gap. Like I'm part of a big YouTube community that I'm a moderator for. And when I first told them that I was blind, they're like, "No, you're not. You're chatting." I'm like, "Okay, blind people can chat online too."
Yeah.
I'm like, the technology is out there, and I've educated so many people, and I bridging that gap on how ways that people that are visually impaired, how they can be more accessible for people in the visual impairment community with stuff on Instagram and different things to where they can help out to add photo descriptions or this or that to their photos. So it paints a better picture for us. But a lot of people come to me that are older and don't know technology too well, but they're just thrown into it because of the moderating and stuff. And they just know the basics of like Instagram or this or that. And they come to me and I'm like, it's time for your TikTok with a blind guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're on TikTok?
No, I'm not on TikTok. It's called Tech Talk.
Tech Talk with the blind guy.
Yep.
Tech Talk with the blind guy. That's the name of your channel?
No, the name of my channel is Mike Wheeler.
Okay.
Mike Wheeler.
But
Dreamer 46 said that is me, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks.
But when people are like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, people are always like, I think it's time for a Tech Talk with a blind guy. So they come to me for that.
Yeah.
And I'm putting a series on my channel.
Blind world, said, "Hey Diana, I can't join, so I'm just gonna message in the chat, but why are you guys leaving? Can you answer that question, please?"
What's he want?
But okay, well, he wants to know, can we just please answer the question why we're leaving? It's like, well, we've been doing this for 2 years, Jordan, and okay, just in a nutshell, the participation and the, like, last time we only had like 3 people in the chat, and so the participation has just dwindled down over the past few months, because we do this once a month. That we've been doing this for 2 years, and we thought that the interest isn't there. We thought that just the interest isn't there
Jordan
much
Mahoney,
anymore.
The Blind World, said,
We just thought the interest isn't there much anymore. But this will be the last live stream for this format. But there's a possibility that I am going to continue it once a month as well, and open it up to all disabilities and try that format.
Which we basically did that anyways, but yeah.
But in our titles, we always said YouTube blind community. YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I used to put YouTube blind community live stream, and usually topics were like very, very like, okay, about blind. And now, so
you think the thumbnail and title makes a big difference?
Oh my God, that's huge. You can ask any YouTube expert. Title and thumbnail is everything. Like, and getting somebody's attention and getting them to see, oh, what is this about? You look at the title and the thumbnail.
We've done that and we failed.
Well, I just think that there's ways to make it seem more like it's about open to disabilities and not just blind. Because I think we're geared towards blind topics. So
and that's the other thing, is that even though that there is a blind presence on YouTube.
Said, okay, Diana, I get that, but technically, can we not upload it to everyone?
Oh, what were you saying, Mike?
With there being a blind community on YouTube, it's hard to find that niche of getting the people into the chats, and that's just the one. I've experienced that, where it's like it's hard to find the one niche that will appeal to people that are visually impaired, because a lot of times people that are visually impaired, even though the tips and tricks that they can learn from people, they're like, okay, you have to give the tips and tricks. Like, that's how some of the product reviewers that are blind and that do stuff for the visually impaired, that's why their numbers are so good, because they're giving tips and tricks on what they can use and what they use in their day-to-day lives for somebody that is visually impaired.
Wait, can you say that last part again?
The people that do like product reviews and this and that,
yes,
get a bigger thing, because they're
those are basically videos. They're not doing live reviews, I don't think.
Live streams.
Yeah, they're not doing live streams. But it's just one of those things where it's like,
the niche.
And with it being a hour to 2 hour long live stream, a lot of people that are visually impaired, they would rather get their info quicker than being spread out through a whole long live stream. Mm-hmm. That's what I've noticed with my time being here on YouTube.
Mahoney, The Blind World, said, yeah, Michael is not wrong. It's like you can't upload stuff that's not blind related.
So maybe you can help Sheba, because she's having technical difficulties trying to get on panel, and she uses voiceover. So I don't know if there's anything that you can suggest to her. I don't even know if she's still in the chat.
Yeah, the only thing I can suggest, because I use voiceover on my iOS device, and I just click on the link, and it will bring up, even if you click on it on YouTube, it will bring it up in the YouTube search engine. and then you just go to the bottom right-hand corner, click on Open in Safari. And then once you do that, it'll say give permission to access mic and cam. And you click Allow. And then you just touch about in the middle of your screen, so you don't have to scroll all the way through the Safari, all the tabs. And then it will ask for your name. You double tap the edit box, and then type in your name. And then touch about the middle of your screen once again.
Grinning face.
And then just touch about the middle of your screen once again. And then swipe over after it says enter name. Then it says enter broadcast. And that's how easy it is to pop right in.
Wait, is that how you do it on your phone, though?
Yep. On your phone and on your iPad.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's basically the same way on your computer too. If you, I think so. I think you just have to scroll with your arrows to scroll over the way you would navigate. I'm not a JAWS user, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, on your phone or on your iPad.
She's on her phone. Yeah, Sheba's on her phone.
Yeah, it'll just easily bring it up right there.
She needs to get in contact with you.
Yeah, I will. I got Mike's email with all his contact information.
Yeah, because he can help her out a lot, because she's really scared right now because her sight is progressing
Hydrocephalus in my VP
and
shunt
she
is
doesn't know how
my
she's going
eyesight
to
was when my
function
shut
in the world.
broke. Travel Dreamer 46 said I will be watching this again to practice until I get it.
Yeah, it's like I could actually show you right now, like
Morgan
with the
Mahoney, a
voiceover.
blind
Hold on one
world,
second.
said you're describing the process that I do when I'm joining, except it's not letting me do that. Even the option doesn't come up and I use voiceover.
Okay, where did you send it at?
I had put the link in the chat.
I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay. I know because that's why I asked you if you could email it to me, because sometimes it doesn't work in chat.
Okay.
But when
so he's having a problem already. Like 3 times I put the link in the chat for him, and he's having a problem. But in the past like several months, that's never been a problem for him. But
yeah, it all depends. YouTube has its glitches where it allows you to click links and it doesn't.
Yeah.
I have that issue all the time. That's why I was like, email it to me, but then I clicked it. I tap, because when you see the comment in chat, just double tap on the screen, or double tap on it. And if it doesn't open, it will just open up another window and then just hit dismiss, because it's just a moderator window. But the best way to send out links for streams like this is through an email or another messaging app.
Yeah.
Because it's not all the time accessible for people that use screen readers to click it in the link. I can tell you that now.
So Jordan, I can try sending it to you in your email or on Facebook Messenger if you're because I'm not in contact with you on Facebook. So you want to type your email address in the chat, Jordan.
If he types his email in the chat, it may show up on your side.
Hi, Shawana, Creative Circle. So nice to see you.
Shawana Creative Circle channel said hello at Artfully Blind with Diana.
Because a non-moderator cannot post any links, and emails count as a link, so it may hold it for review on your side if he puts it into the chat.
Right. Okay. Right.
Lisa B said hi, Shawana.
So I could put in my email here. I'll put in my email address. Here's my email address, Jordan.
Yeah, you can put your
Shawana
email
Creative
address in there, and you
channel
can.
said hello, everyone.
Hold on, I'm typing it in, and then you can. How long have you been on YouTube, Mike?
I actually started my YouTube channel about 15 months after it started. So since February 2nd, 2006. I uploaded
soon after YouTube had started.
Oh yeah, less than a year of its 1 year anniversary is when I started.
So you're an expert on YouTube.
Here or there. Like I posted like 4 or 5 videos back in the day when I had my eyesight, and then once I went blind, I wasn't on YouTube because at that time I didn't have an
Sheila B.
iPhone or
said,
anything
I
like
have
that.
been told that Artfully Blind with Diana said, artfully_yours_with_Diana at yahoo.com. Travel Dreamer 46 said, Mike, what is the most extreme sport have you tried? Skydive,
So many
surfing, skiing,
times, Sheila,
etc.
I can't believe that because I do have an invisible disability. You cannot tell by looking at me because I have no mobility issues. I do not need a white cane to walk. I have no mobility issues. I continue teaching in a public school to children art for 15 years past my diagnosis of legal blindness with even though my administrators knew, nobody, I could still continue teaching because I had no mobility issues. Invisible disability until you watch me read something, then you might know I have a problem. And I've never had anybody call me a liar when I tell them, like, if I'm in a store like the vitamin store and I was like, I can't find the right vitamin, I'm saying I have a vision disability, can you help me look for these vitamins? I've never had anybody tell me you're lying.
Said, hey,
that's weird
Shuana.
that somebody would tell you you're lying.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Creative Circle Channel said, what app is you using to talk?
Speech chat, Shawana. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, I put some of the things up, but at the time I went blind and stuff like that, I didn't have, I didn't know the technology of iPhones because I never went through mobility skills or anything like that. But so I didn't know about iPhones, and then once, about 5 years ago. 4 years ago.
Diana
5 years ago.
said speech chat, it's free. Shoot said, hey there at Edward Smart.
Sorry.
About 5 years ago is when I got my first iPhone. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. I could do this, I could do that. And I could check emails. 7 years or 6 years not having access to my emails, I had a lot of emails that I never answered.
Whoa.
And like I wasn't all like I used to be active on social media, and then all of a sudden it's just like dropped off, and people are like,
hey everyone,
what's going on? Is Mike dead or this or that? And it's like, no, I didn't have the technology, and this is my story.
Right.
Oh, I'll be right back. My passion for art.
Lisa B said,
and to answer, Travel Dreamer. I did
Creative Circle Channel said, how
did a lot. I did boating, like tubing and stuff like that. Never went skiing. I live here in Florida, so water skiing, I don't trust going into the lakes because they're down here. They're alligator infested. So, but I was a stilt walker. In shows and parades, I used to own my own pair. I had what they call as
Edward Smart said, hey, passion for art.
The jumping stilts. They basically are like kangaroo feet. You attach them to your feet and your right below your knee, and it has a bow on the end, and you can bounce on them. I was training to do that. Never got into doing the flipping of it, but you can do flips and all different types of things on that.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I did a lot more of the of entertainment, dancing, performance type things.
Oh, wow. That takes a lot of balance. Lisa and I have seen the stilt walkers, at a carnival or something,
Yep. It's actually not that bad. It's just like a big extension of your foot, like of your leg.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where it's like you just have to get used to how to walk on them and being able to say, okay, normally you would take a small, like your normal steps would be about a foot or so. Your steps on stilts would be a little bit longer, so you just have to get used to it.
Okay. Have you ever fallen?
Yeah, I have fallen once on accident. I was in the middle of a show, and during the final number, we circle clockwise.
Circle Channel said, hey Mike, how to use the speech chat.
Hold on one second, I'll answer that question in a minute. but we would circle counterclockwise, and then you have dancers on the ground running around the bigger part of the stage that would run. The males would run counterclockwise, the females would run counterclockwise. Well, one of the dancers was in the middle of a turn as in their choreography, and their foot got caught in my stilt, and they pulled my stilt and pulled me down. But I got right back up and was able to finish the show.
Wow.
But that was my only one-time fall.
So is there like a safety thing where your leg will separate from the stilt?
Nope.
So you could do the splits really bad.
You could what?
You could do the splits really bad if something happened.
Yeah. But basically what it is think of it, it's you have a foot plate that you put your
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's breaking up.
Yeah.
1 second, I gotta put you on mute. Hold on a second, Mom.
It's amazing.
Hello, 1 second.
Shawana, it's me that uses speech chat on my live stream. It's a free app. All you do is you upload it, and it's just follow the prompts on how to use the
no,
speech
just
chat.
check
It's
on my
just
meds.
self-explanatory.
Oh. Okay. But no, nothing that I know of. Nothing that I know of.
She said, yes, I'm still here. My problem is I can't find the link button.
Was that your mother?
Shuana Create said, well, okay.
Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you're
Yes, you're unmuted.
Okay, sorry, my mom called. That's why I was breaking up.
What an awesome son to answer the phone when a parent calls. That's awesome. Kids today, they don't do that.
Yeah.
And you're on a live stream and you still honor your mother and answer that phone. I have
But
very high respect for you, Mike.
If you don't answer when your mama calls, you're gonna be in trouble when she gets home. Because if she's calling, there's a reason why she wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Sheba, I just put if you're talking about the link to come up on panel, we might be ending soon though, but that's the StreamYard link. If that's the link you were talking about, I don't know,
Shuana
Sheba.
Creative Circle Channel. Artfully Blind with Diana said, https://streamyard.com/i6mffidma3. Edward Smart said, true. Sheba B said, tablet.
That's okay if you're on a tablet. I mean, you can join a panel. You can join a panel on phone or tablet.
Okay, Sheba, if you're using VoiceOver and you're in the chat, scroll over the comment that has the link on it and double tap the screen, and it should, keyword should, open up the YouTube window. Wait, let me actually do this. Hold on, let me.
Artfully Blind with Diana said, hi, great seeing you, Jesse.
Okay. Let me take my earpod out.
Forward said,
all right.
YouTube video player heading.
Okay, are you able to hear this?
Collapse video button. Video player heading. Artfully Blind with Diana. https://streamyard.com/i6mffidma3.
See where it says the link right there? All I'm doing is doing a double tap.
Address 10%.
And it brought up another window. And I'll say youtube.com. That is the correct window.
You're entering a broadcast studio. English button and StreamYard logo. Link. Reload.
And then I just go to I just tap on the bottom right corner.
Toolbar. Open in Safari.
And this says open in Safari.
Open in Safari.
Double tap.
Safari. StreamYard logo. Link. Image. Banner. Landmark.
All right. And I just tap in the middle of my screen.
Enter the studio. Allow mic/cam access button.
It says allow mic cam /
Toolbar.
access.
Allow mic/cam access.
And I just hit OK. Just double tap. Yep. Now it says microphone and camera. Hopefully this will be loud enough.
Wow.
Okay. Right. Then once you tap the allow thing, it will say allow. For some reason, it's coming through my AirPods. Then it will say allow.
Enter studio button.
For some reason, it's coming through my AirPods.
Enter studio button.
All right.
By entering as a guest, you agree to StreamYards.
All right. Turn this all the way up.
Enter display name. You enter the studio
Alright.
as a guest. The
And
host can
then-
add you to the broadcast at any time.
And I'm going to so you can hear it better.
You enter the studio as a guest. The
It
host
says-
can add you to the broadcast at any time. Mic and camera settings button.
All right. And then, okay.
Turn off.
Oops.
Let's check your camera and mic.
It
Heading
says
left.
let's check your camera and mic. Okay, there it is.
Mic is working.
It says my mic is working.
Mute microphone button. Turn off camera.
Okay. They just swipe right.
Mic and camera
Keep
settings
swiping
button.
right.
You enter the studio as a guest. The host can add you to the broadcast at any time. Display name. Text field.
And then this says display name text field. Then just double tap.
Insertion point at end. Captcha.
I'm just going to
B
put.
V F F.
I'm just typing random numbers. And then I'm going to go
Display name. Text field. Is editing. GBBFF. Word mode. Insertion point
GBBF.
at end.
That's just me. That's just now.
G caret. Broccoli. Display name. Text field.
Alright.
GBBF. Enter studio button.
And it says enter studio. And I double tap that.
Host can see you.
Hey,
Add you to the broadcast.
Oh, somebody's here. Maybe it's her.
It's me. Now I'm getting echo. Hold on.
That's you.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's you.
him,
He's
Diana.
doing the, he's
showing
doing
how
a
to do it.
trial. Yes, he's doing the experiment or whatever. I mean,
Now there's 2 of them, so you got to shut down.
All right.
one.
Sorry, I was getting the feedback, so I had to leave the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
Street Talent
But yeah,
said,
it's
"Thanks
just
so
easy
very
as a
much
quick
for
click.
subscribing Paul's Blind Soup for the soul. Shiba B said,
What?
okay, so Diana, send the link to my messenger and let's see if I can get up there that.
All right.
okay.
Send it through the messenger.
Okay, I'll send it to you in Messenger.
All right. When
Yeah.
you're on Messenger, go to it'll bring it up in 2 boxes. Go to the when you swipe, you're gonna go to the first box that has the link. Swipe down until it says copy, and then double tap. And then at that time, close Messenger, and then go into Safari and open up a new tab.
I already sent it to you in Messenger. I sent it to you even before the live stream started when I invited you. It's already, the link is already in Messenger, Sheba.
Incidentally, Diana, for some reason, YouTube unsubscribed me
I
from you.
saw that you just said, Stream Elements just told me you subscribed. Okay.
Yeah, so I was looking for the chat to follow the chat because I was charging my phone and I couldn't find the stream and I'm looking at my subscriptions and you're not there and I'm like, I
That's
can't
great. I
unsubscribe.
know. I know. YouTube does that. I know.
Yep. It's known to.
YouTube was like, "You're done, Paul. Bye
Y-
bye."
Yeah, yeah. How dare they?
That's what you get for being crabby.
Yeah. And then once you just copy, just open up a new tab. Oh, hold on. Let me close that out.
Is that you again?
Nope.
Okay, maybe we have her up here. Yes, we have Passion for Art up here. She has a mental disability. Hi, Jessie. Yeah. Hi, this is open.
Diana.
Hi, this is open to all people with all disabilities. So
Okay.
yes, we all. This is gonna. We're ending the format of 2 years where we did. We're ending the format of 2 years where we did the once a month live stream geared towards the blind community mostly, but we're gonna make it more open for that. It's going to make it be more clear. I'm going to try it
Makeup
out.
moment,
I'm going to
said,
try it out as
grinning
making
face.
it a once a month live stream where it's open,
Said stopping by
open
saying hi.
to all disabilities, not just blindness.
Hi, Blind Neil.
Okay.
Oh, welcome, Blind
Mike
Neil.
Wheeler said BRB. I lost sound.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Sheila B said
I know, Paul. Do you know Jesse?
Blind Neil.
Blind,
said,
no, not Jesse, but Blind
said,
Neil
I'm
came in the
blind
chat.
Neil.
Blind Neil,
All right,
Blind
never
Neil.
mind.
Hi, Blind Neil. Oh, 25 thumbs up. Time for happy dance.
All right, another happy dance.
Okay, I don't have to leave.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, am I buffering?
Did Eva make it?
Sheba's not here yet. No.
Well, Mike, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah.
No problem.
And nice for you to come up here too, Jesse. We're always trying to get
Thank
people to
you.
come up on the panel.
Said I like the dancing baby. Underscore
Yes,
painter
Jesse,
colon,
too.
underscore crazy glass. Travel
Is
dreamer
there anything
46
you want to say,
said
Jesse?
Diana, I will be here next month. I need to go. This has been very informative. Thank you for
Oh, yeah,
sharing.
having a good
Nice
day.
to meet everyone on panel and in chat.
Oh God.
Have a stellar week.
Hold on. What did
Bye.
you say, Jesse?
I hope everyone's having a good day.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of bittersweet because I think this is the last live stream for that we were doing for the 2 years. I mean, of the YouTube blind community live stream in this format, and so, and then there's a possibility that I will continue something that we're opening it up to all disabilities and make it more clear and open like that, like make it more clear that that's what that is. Like it's open up to all disabilities, not just blindness.
Okay.
Yeah. Passion for Art's a really good painter. She gets a lot of commissions for painting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Has anyone heard from Gaswino lately?
thank you, Mike, for all your help, and I'm glad I have all your contact information.
No problem. You're more than welcome. I just don't share it out because I'm tired of the third party companies.
I'm not. I don't do that.
But yeah, there's technology out there that is basically, for the most part, that can help you with almost everything. Like right now, I'm working with. Lost my hat. I'm working with the WeWalk Smart Cane, which is a cane that cane that connects. Let me put this light back up. That connects with an app on your phone, so where you can find areas around you. It's a great product. Like I love it. My independence as a cane user has been so much where I can find things and go to stores easier on my own because it connects in the handle itself. There's a touchpad and it connects with your phone, and you're able to control your phone on where you want to go and this and that, and it'll give you directions like turn at your 1 o'clock, go this how many feet, and it keeps updating you as you go, so you're not having to hold the phone trying to figure it out, and trying to use your cane at the same time.
Oh, I
Everything's
see. Yeah.
everything's
Oh,
right
that's-
there in the handle. I
So
love
is
it.
it? I bet it's really expensive.
It's $600, but
That's not
they do
expensive.
no, but they do have a fundraiser page where it's called We Walk Together.com, I think it is. I got it mainly off of their Instagram. And Sam from the Blind Life and Molly Burke has done videos about the We Walk Smart Cane.
Yeah.
But you can do a fundraiser, and that's how I was able to get mine, was just putting it out there on my social medias and get donations from other people. And I was actually was able to enough.
With Diana said, "Take care at Travel Dreamer 46 Thai for VUIUN today."
I was actually able to raise enough money, not just for myself to receive a cane, but I was able to raise enough money to help 4 other people that were part of the that were part of the fundraiser, and donated that money towards them. And actually, this month, I just right after dinner, I'm going to be recording a video for my channel, where for my birthday, which is in 17 days, on the 18th, this year for my birthday, I am going to be doing the fundraiser again, and all the money that is donated to my fundraiser
by Travel Dreamer TC
will be going to somebody else that is a part of the fundraiser, so they can receive a smart cane of their own.
Awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's awesome to do that.
Because the more people that if we stick together and help each other out that are in the visual impairment community,
yes,
we can go a long way.
Yes.
We gotta be support for us.
I wish you found us a lot earlier. I really do.
I've been watching most of the time. Right now, I'm modding, so I do a lot of catch up. And today, the people that I normally mod for aren't live. So,
how did you find about our channel?
Ooh. How did
Diana's channel, but our
my
channel.
fave is the dancing peanut butter. Jordan Mahoney, the blind world, said, "That's awesome, man."
I think I found you
through you. Do you know Froggy Went a Knitting?
No.
Grayscale?
No.
It must have been just suggested.
No, it was. I think it was on somebody's channel as a subscription, and I went through. It might have been Soup for the Soul.
My
that's
channel?
Good. Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul.
Yeah, I think it might have been yours, Paul.
Oh, so Mike, you're subscribed to me?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
I believe so. Let me go look. Because I think you were in the Blind Life chat.
Oh, yeah. I might have been in the chat. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was. Let me go look at that.
Obviously, you see Blind Soup for the Soul, and then let's check out the channel. I see. Yeah. Yeah. You can find people that way, too, a lot, also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by paying attention to the chat. Well, thank you for subscribing. My channel is based on empathy, not sympathy. And it's random things in my life as a blind individual that's good for the soul. So it's hence soup, right?
Yeah.
Chicken soup for the soul. Well, mine's blind soup for the soul. And it's just random things, and it's sporadic. If something inspires me, I'll make a video and put it on there. I have not put anything on my channel lately as of yet. But there might be some things coming soon, sometime in the middle or at the end of this year. If things go well, I'll be doing a lot of filming of Oregon. That's where I plan to try to retire and stay. Lisa's semi-retired now, so we're going to put the house on the market and see what happens.
Yeah, and that's what my channel is, things that inspire me.
Yeah, I don't, I don't plan on getting monetized or make any money about it, because that money is sporadic, and my situation what might cause more complications because I have insurance also on top of my disability.
Yeah.
So I have insurance through my employer that's guaranteed money. If I start making anything on YouTube, that might affect it, and it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
I'm not interested in making money. I'm set. I'm okay. I'm not rich, but everything is being taken care of. I'm truly blessed and thankful. Very thankful. So I'm just here out of my own accord to give back to the community. To give back, you know.
And that's the one thing is like if you do a video that it just has the right title and this and that, and somebody wants to look for how to do this, and yours pops up because it's one of the rare few.
Yeah.
It's one of those that you're as long as you can help one person.
Yes.
In a video or a live stream, if you have one viewer on a live stream, you're helping out no matter what.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see. And I'm in the piece.
What's that?
Yep. Paul's blind soup for the soul. I'm. Nope. Turn this up.
Paul's Adventures button.
Nope.
Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul button.
Right there. That's probably how I found this channel because I was in Sam's and I found yours. Then I went through the subscription tab and saw this one. And and that's another good way to find channels in the community that are blind that put out
I'm the same
videos.
because I'm trying to make a difference because our world today is flawed.
Yeah, they're Seeing Blind with her name is Cindy and her channel is called Seeing Blind.
Yeah.
She does some live streams. I don't think she gets anybody on panel, but you could schedule something with her to be a guest. But I don't think she does like the panel stuff like Diana's doing. But she does it. Sam from The Blind Life, he's more of a tech person that helps with the blind disabilities.
Yeah.
He does live streams, but he doesn't bring anybody up on panel.
Yeah.
I just think coming up on panel is just awesome because everyone gets to learn from each other.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, Michael. We're here to help each other.
Yep.
I think that's the purpose of life.
Yeah.
We're here on this planet to help each other, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. And then that's one of the things that's with my channel is that I have my WeWalk cane, which I've been doing videos about. I'm going to be making videos of apps that are easy to use and this and that, and just my experience with it as a non-sponsored, true, honest opinion of my thoughts on things, on how things work, because not all of them, but most of the time, the people that are sponsored by this and that thing, they have to give a good review or they're not going to get sponsored by them anymore. It's like, my channel is not sponsored, and it's just the videos that I find that to help educate people that are sighted, that will help bridge that gap of this is how I do things differently and the technology that I use for it.
Yep. Some people, they'll do a review of a product and don't want any money, but because of their time and effort, could they send an extra item for one of their subscribers? You know, and then do a free giveaway. A lot of them do that. Yeah. Yeah. And that way they don't have to give a positive review. You know, they give their honest opinion.
Yeah.
Grayscale just private instant message me saying, you look like you're about to nod off. Because I'm still watching you. No, I don't feel tired, but I am antsy. Like what I think we've been on for like almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we should wrap this up. it's hard to say goodbye, but thank
Okay,
you.
well, Paul's saying goodbye, but he might change his mind. He might
Well-
change his. Paul's saying goodbye. I am gonna give it a shot with. I'm gonna promote it. I'm promoting it and putting titles and thumbnails that it's gonna be. It's not gonna say YouTube blind community. It's gonna be like I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna title it and make thumbnail. It's more like it's gonna be like open to all disability kind of thing. So, everybody just keep a heads up because
Said I love giveaways. I've only ever won.
just keep
one
a heads up
giveaway,
because
though,
I'm
and
just
that
gonna.
was with Blind to Billionaire.
What?
No, really?
What happened?
Jordan
Blind
said,
to
I love
Billionaire?
giveaways. I've only ever won one giveaway, though, and that was with Blind to Billionaire.
Oh, he must did a giveaway, yeah.
Oh, he hasn't done a giveaway in a long time.
He's probably saving up for his ship trip that he promised everyone.
He said when he gets it to $1 billion, he's going to take everyone on a ship.
I know Matt's currently doing that $100 giveaway thing with his series that he's doing on tips and tricks on how to manage your money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, Grayscale, just Diana and I had a long conversation, and it sounded like we were going to end this, but now, being that she's a privileged woman to change her mind, she throws a wrench in it and says now she's going to broaden it out to everyone, not just blind, disabled, but everybody, and try that. And more power to her. But personally, from what we've discussed privately about the 2 years and what we did and what we were successful with and what
that was all geared towards blind community, even though we did say we had all disabilities, but I mean all our topics were pretty much geared towards blind community. So
right, but the reason why I'm leaving is what we discussed, Grayscale. So because of the lack of participation on the panel and stuff like that, and we're not the only one. There's a lot of people leaving YouTube all completely. Diana's not leaving. We're just ending this part. So because of that, we decided we should end it. But now she wants to go further. That's fine. But in my opinion, I don't think it's going to make a difference. If it does, I mean, I'll still support her channel. I'm not going away. I'm just not doing this anymore. So, we were the only ones that did this solid for 2 years in this community where we had an open panel, everything.
Said, well, I'm glad that Diana is trying that out there, because another group of disabled people that should be interviewed are people with autism, because I'm up.
Yeah, absolutely. That was Jordan, right?
Lisa B. Said, Jordan, I haven't watched Matt in a while. I stopped when all he was doing was stimulus BS.
I know.
Yes.
That's all he does.
Yeah, he does.
I got tired of it.
He got a little commercialized, I think, but that's just my opinion. Hey, more power to him. I mean, hence his channel's name is Blind to Billionaire. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it is money related.
Yeah.
So, it was just like at the beginning when he started very, he invited us in his home. He did a 12-hour stream.
That was
We were part of that all day, where they were just doing their daily stuff together, him and his wife. And it was awesome. And then all of a sudden he goes into this stimulus package and, 3-4 videos a day. And, I think that some of it is clickbait, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I've talked to Matt and stuff like that offline. He is totally a nice guy. Who you see on, like, the person you see on screen. Like, I didn't talk to him in person, but I talked to him through email and just his words. He is very genuine person. The person.
I believe he is. I'm not saying he's fake at all. He's just using a tool to, that's what his channel is about, money.
Yeah, and he's answering questions over and over and over again from comments that people. I'm like, why did you guys people not listening to the video?
Yeah.
I'm like, I can answer you this question right now by just reading the comment.
A lot of people are not good listeners. I'm in this administration position on Facebook, on the Facebook art auction thing, and as an administrator, oh my goodness, it's like people like, don't you read that we have files in the file section of directions and how this operates, and people will act like they don't know, they have no idea, and then they accuse you like, what, you guys should run this better, what are you guys doing? I'm like, hello, did you look in the files?
Yeah,
we have all your questions answered.
Yeah.
Like, people are not good listeners, and also not just listeners, but what
it goes with the territory. That's why he's got to repeat himself a lot.
Yeah,
it's not easy. It's not easy. It's work.
Yeah,
I mean, more power to him. You know, I mean, I wish him all the best.
Yeah,
but
and anybody,
you know, everyone has a right to subscribe to whoever they want, and if their content changes and they don't agree with it, even though they have some similarities but don't agree with it, it's your right to unsubscribe or you know, not be a part of that. It's just, you know.
Yeah, and I do gotta admit, what he did was during when everything shut down back in the day, with giving updates on when checks were coming out and this and that. It was great, and it just got to be a little too much now, where it's like, okay. You said this yesterday. You said this last week. You said this 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Matt is a nice guy. I'm not bashing him at all.
No.
I'm not saying nobody should subscribe to him.
It's just not my cup of tea.
It's definitely not Lisa. Lisa's not about money at all. Period.
So I want to see like Matt baby videos. We haven't seen the baby.
Yeah, he had a baby, and
they showed him they showed the baby one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they showed. I think it was back at the Halloween. They showed the video of her at the end of one of the videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I understand,
protect themselves. They don't want to, you know, involve children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there are those weirdos out there.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you are dealing with the internet, so
yeah. But they did put out a video that had the baby in there and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So Diana's not leaving. Don't panic. Everyone thinks, you know. I venture to guess that in the newspaper tomorrow, Diana, will see that you're in the obituaries or something. You know, everyone's going to be like, Diana's dead. You know, oh my God, you know, it's going to get crazy. But
it's going to be on TMZ.
We're just ending this part
on TMZ.
Yeah. Then you'll be accused for faking your own death. And
faking my own death.
Oh my goodness. So
I love the Macaulay Culkin one.
Yeah.
Well, next month, the first Sunday of the month, I can't be here, and so everybody has to keep a heads up, and for when the for when I continue, for most likely I will continue this on a trial basis to see how it goes with opening it up to all disabilities, and I have, it's up in the air. Like, I'm not sure. I probably will keep it on the first Sunday of every month, but I just can't do it the first Sunday on June. And so I have to see in June when I might do it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Passion for Art, and thank you, Michael, and
thank you for having me on.
I really appreciate it. It's a bittersweet goodbye, but I just want to thank everybody, and I love you all.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.